Hey Libra, how's it going? I hope y'all's December was amazing and that you kicked off your new year here in January off to a great start. Let me know how your December went, what happened, all that jazz, because I would really be interested to know. So I'm going to focus more on the intuitive side of the reading this month in January for you Libras, and talk a little less about the astrology. However, I do want to go ahead and note to y'all that the full moon happens on the 1st of January. Going right into January, we kick off the year with this full moon energy, and it's going to be in Cancer. And Cancer is the moon's natural sign. It's its home sign. It's where it's the sign that the moon rules. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take you down here with me. Let's see what the cards have to say. Alright, so Libra, I went ahead and started shuffling before I started your video, but I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle a little more here. Okay, I feel like that's good. Alrighty, Libra. Let's take a gander here. I'm also going to go ahead and pull one of my black agate runes for the first half of the month of January here. And for the second half of January. Okay. The cards and runes are out. Alrighty, Libra, I'm taking you back up here with me. Okay. We get it? Okay, there we go. Got it. Got it. Alright, bear with me here. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. I've been needing a little extra herbal remedy to soothe my fire that's going on. So, just bear with me, guys. Alright, so Libra, hopping into January here, you have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups, you know, it's this guy who's sitting in the background, kind of pondering and even fretting a little bit over something, a loss of something or a disappointment of something. And it is reversed for you guys, so I kind of feel like this full moon in Cancer that's happening, especially at the beginning here, is going to bring up some disappointments and maybe some things from the past, you know, perhaps the recent past here. But there's going to be some things that are brought to your attention with this full moon that are just emotionally, kind of been emotionally weighing on your subconscious, I feel like, and that have been keeping some of you stuck in a rut a little bit. But the thing is in this card you see another full cup being issued to the man from Spirit, from this cloud. And so I feel like, and whenever I see clouds, I kind of think of your element, air. So I feel like this will be coming into clarity, and you're gonna form some reason with this, especially going on into the second week. I feel like you'll see some resolvement, and with this resolvement of these disappointments or letdowns and issues that are going to be coming up for you that you're going to be addressing, I feel like a lot of you with Buraq here being your rune are going to be releasing some of the old, dying to the old, and birthing just new, and feeling refreshed in your feelings, feeling this new kind of motivation and this new drive, which I see with the Chariot for the second week for you Libras. The Chariot is about movement and expansion, going beyond the borders here. And he's got the stars and the moon and stuff above him as well, you can see there. And so to me, this really is speaking to you, Libra, saying you're going to have this clarity going into the second week. And you're going to have your ideas and what's mentally been going on with you, Libras, you're going to understand it now, and things are going to come about in a new way. I feel like many of you are going to want to venture out in some new ways. It could be business, and it could be new opportunities with relationships too, because I do see going into the last half of the month, you have the Six of Wands and Seven of Wands, or Seven of Wands and Six of Wands. And so, with the Seven of Wands, usually it does represent, there's maybe some conflict going on. You might be feeling some conflict within yourself, maybe some doubt and conflict about this journey, this new path that you're wanting to go on, whether it be business or whether it be letting go of friendships and searching for new friendships. There might be some negative response from, say, those old friends that you are letting go of, that you now know, they make you feel like this. They bog you down. They hold you back. And so you're letting go, I feel like, of many of those friendships and relationships that have done that to you, and some of them might be reacting in a bad way. You see this man on high ground defending himself. And I feel like you're going to have the strength, though, and the energy to deal with this, to deal with these people who are challenging you, in a negative way. You're going to be on high ground. And your rune is Ing. It's like the double X there. Ing is a beautiful rune of often it means successful conclusions, endings to things, but on a high note. And so I feel like paired with this, and Ing can be an interconnectedness rune as well. That's why it makes me also think a lot of it does have to do with some friendships and relationships y'all are getting rid of, and there just might be a little bit of that opposition, and you may feel the opposition within yourself too, about, oh my God, I'm letting go of all these relationships, friendships, or even business partnerships, and now I feel so alone. But that's okay, Libra. Sometimes you have to be alone for a little while just to figure out things, to re-center yourself, rebalance yourself, and rebalance your social life. But it won't be that much longer before new friendships come in, and I feel like this is also speaking of being recognized, but on a more subtle level, because it is reversed. So with the Six of Wands and with Ing, paired together here, to me it is speaking of because this is ending one phase and welcoming in a new phase as well. It's funny because, you know, Burok at the beginning of the month is about that too, because it's the rune of fertility and the birthing of new things kind of rune. So you have this theme of release and let go, you know, to welcome in new things and friendships and opportunities. And I do see movement happening with you guys with the Chariot, with even with the Six of Wands in reversed. He's on a horse though. It speaks to me of some movement. And just at the end of the month, probably because of the opposition you feel within yourself or the opposition that some of you are getting from others, you're going to feel just some hesitation and probably some doubt. Some of you might be feeling a little scared to just jump out there and make new friends, because, you know, that can be a little scary, you know, having to like wipe your slate clean of friends, and then you're like, okay, well now I gotta find me some new ones, you know, find me some new pals who support me, and vice versa. But you will. These friendships and these relationships are coming. You just have to let go of these other ones that are holding you back, that are preventing you from seeing these other profitable and prosperous friendships and relationships that are wanting to come in for you. You just have to release some of those other ones that have been bogging you down, that have been holding you back, and holding you back from even your purpose in life. You know, the people who we surround ourselves with do have an influence, you know, on our overall life path. So it is very important for y'all, I feel like, in January here. But I do sense that there's going to be some movement for y'all. And some new partnerships and relationships developing. It's just a little bit of, you know, some of you might even have these questionable feelings of your self-worth right now too. Yeah, I'm picking that up for some of you Libras. And I think some of you are doubting, like, how can these awesome new friends and opportunities, how can these things come in for me and be so positive after I've just been dealing with all this crap? You know, you might be feeling a little bit of that doubt and like, oh my God, universe, how can this good of a friendship come in for me? How can someone really have my back and really be celebrating me and supporting me in all these awesome ways? Where the fuck has that been? You know, not to be terribly blunt here, but where the fuck has that been? But I feel like it is coming in for you guys, and that's kind of the overall theme I'm seeing for y'all for January. And it's gonna be a beautiful month. It's going to be a beautiful month. So that's pretty much all I have for you, Libra. So I am starting to do personal readings here in the new year. So if you would like to do a personal reading, because bear in mind, these are general readings. And if it doesn't resonate with you, you know, be sure to look at what your rising sign or moon sign are as well. But yeah, if you want to do a personal reading with me and you have something specific you want to ask as well, hit me up. Information is going to be in the descriptions and in my about me as well, guiding you to my Etsy shop where that information will be. Also, if you haven't, follow me on Instagram. Information is going to be below as well, because I just, you know, I post lots of random stuff and fun tips and stuff on Instagram as well. So yeah, check me out there. I would just love to connect with you guys in all the ways that I can. So yeah, other than that, guys, I hope y'all have a fantastic January here. I'm hopefully going to be coming out with a little bit more content here soon as well. Let me know also what you might want to see from me. So y'all have a fantastic month. Much love to you guys. See you next time in February.